always getting lucky, man. You see that game against the Warriors a couple weeks ago?
Mm-mm.
That was. Oh, you didn't see, dude. Poole turned it over, and we were up, and then Cat just got like a wide open transition three in the end of the game. We needed to win those last couple too, but
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
yeah,
Yep.
Corsi,
Terrible.
Cat gets it.
6, 3, 7, 28, 29, 30. All right, dude, you ready to rip the Bia. All right, what is going on, everybody? Connor here from Mojobreak.com for Friday night, April 14, 2023. Finally ripping this 8-box case of 2022 Bowman's Best Baseball. Pick your team style 31. We got Torville with the Diamondbacks in this one. Jeff L. with the Braves. Andrew Orioles. Martin Red Sox. Chris J. White Sox. Chris with the Reds. Mike T. Guardians, Cubs, Rangers. Golf Bowling with the Rockies. Titan Fan Tigers. Jordan with the last three teams, Astros, Yankees, and Phillies. Walt W. Jr. with the Royals, A. Richard Angels, C. Willie Dodgers, Mark M. with the Marlins, Padres, Athletic Rays, and Brewers. Henry got the Twins, Ryo 3 Mets, S. Paul with the Pirates, Tyler 20 Giants. Jordan also got the Mariners, Ryan G. Cardinals, Andrew D. Blue Jays, and then Moon Kim with the Nationals. Good luck, everybody. All card chip. And the number will be top loaded for you. Come on, Thunder.
Thunder up.
Thunder can't lose. They got the guy from Down Under.
Down under. The Aussie, right?
I used to call him before I knew how to pronounce it. I was like, Josh, good day, mate.
Good eye, mate. That's pretty funny.
Put another shrimp on the bobby. I know you're younger, but like you've seen Dumb and Dumber, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Because that's a classic.
Absolutely.
That stands as one of the best comedies of all times.
Sure. I'm a movie connoisseur.
Yeah, like for me personally, it's a top 5. But I know some people, it might be like it's got to be at least a top 10 for most people.
For a comedy, for sure.
For a comedy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, are we rating comedies in the same like breath as like other like actual like
Nah, you can't compare generations really, because nowadays everything is PC. Back then they could say whatever they want, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, are we comparing it to like actual like thought-provoking like movies? You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a good point. That one's pretty like stupid funny, right? And it's got to be one of the best like movies in that genre, I guess.
yeah.
Like, cause there's like dark comedy, but that's not dark. What kind of? I mean, what like
That's like slapstick comedy.
slapstick comedy?
Yeah. But just obviously it's the writing and the timing of obviously Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's
legend.
101, dude.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that movie's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, in the beginning, he's like, where are you from? And she's like, Austria. He's like, oh, put another shrimp on the bobby. Like, what, bro? She said Austria, not Australia. All right, first auto, Adele Amador for the Rockies.
Remember the kid with the bird?
Yeah. Oh, man. Golf Bowling.
Pretty
Rockies.
bird.
Damn.
That was funny.
Global Impact Henry Davis, die cut for the Pirates. Pretty bird. Yordani De Los Santos for the Pirates. Elijah Green, that is a lava refractor, 29 out of 50 for the Nationals. Daniel Vasquez, Kansas City Royals. Kansas City Royals, Daniel Vasquez. That's going to be Walt Jr.
Walt Jr.
Julio Rodriguez, UFO. Yep. Greatest show of all time.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy Pena, rookie. George Kirby. Yellow Lava Refractor, 40 of 75. Gabriel Reyes for the Guardians. Grants Cleveland. Mike T. More love for Mike tonight. On a hot streak. Wander Franco gold. 44 out of 50 gold rookie. Probably the hottest player in the game right now. Tampa, Mark M. Anthony Gutierrez, mini diamond, Christian Vaquero for the Nationals. Julio Rodriguez, rookie insert, Walter. And that's it for box number 1.
What are some other movies in that slapstick comedy?
There's probably a crap ton, dude.
Yeah. Is that like official, or did you just come up with that? That like...
No, that's what they call them.
It is really.
Yeah, that's
like a generation thing, like the WWE thing we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. So, what are some of your favorite movies in? Like just in general. That doesn't have to be comedies.
Dark Knight. You ever seen that? That's probably my.
Have I ever seen Batman? Are you asking me if I ever seen Batman?
Some people.
Nolan Ryan?
Some people, you'd be surprised. I don't know. I consider myself a movie connoisseur. I haven't even seen The Matrix, though. You know, like that's a crime, right?
I'm giving you the side eye right now, dude.
I know.
The Matrix 1 is a classic.
I know.
You don't gotta watch the other ones, but the first one?
The first one, I know.
Oh man.
I watched some of it in my philosophy class, but I didn't know how like important it was, so I wasn't like paying that much attention.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll give you Dark Knight. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger. Come on.
I recently watched The Godfather, and I think that was a fantastic movie too.
Yep. Classic.
The first and second one. Matter of fact, I got a list actually on my phone.
I did say Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan? You don't think I know who Nolan Ryan is?
Who's the actual? What's that? I can't remember his name now.
Atomic. I am ripping baseball after all. That's why I was thinking Nolan Ryan. Mikey Romero, blue refractor, 47 out of 150 for the Red Sox.
Christopher Nolan. Sounds pretty similar though, right?
Yeah, Christopher Nolan Ryan, of course. That's his full name.
His middle name's Nolan.
No, his middle name is his middle name Nolan. His last name Ryan.
Last name Ryan.
Jonathan Klaus for the Mariners. All right, here's one better. So you like Dark Knight, right?
Yeah, I'm pulling up that list I got here.
Hold on. Before you look at that list.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what are the top 5 Nolan Ryan movies?
It's probably the 3 Batmans in it, and then some other ones. Let me see here.
Bobby Witt, mini diamond to 199 to 299.
Interstellar too, dude. Interstellar's a fantastic movie.
Come on, bro.
I didn't realize that was him too. Inception's up there too.
I don't know if you call yourself a connoisseur. You don't know his.
No, you're right. I'm more of a. You know what? I like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah,
Who
classic.
else?
You got a lot of classic movies. Stanley Castillo,
Oh, I'm totally blanking. What's his name?
Tampa Bay Rays. Inception, dude. Come on, that's
Tim Burton. Tim Burton's my favorite director for sure. I like Tim Burton movies the best, probably.
My child at one point, my youngest daughter, she was obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Really? Yeah, that's my girlfriend's favorite movie. I'm a huge Disney fan. I got like a season pass for years and everything, so some Disney movies are up there for me too.
We used to get those. You talking about the Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have them too, but
Yeah.
you know, after we used to have it, we used to get it every year up until the pandemic, and then
Yeah.
you know how they like cut it off for a while, and then they brought it back, and it was like
Yeah.
whack.
It's kind of whack now. Still,
Yeah,
to be
dude.
honest. You got to like reserve in advance and do all this stuff. You can't even go on the
Daniel
same day.
Vasquez for the Royals again, Kansas City.
I still got it though. I'm still gonna.
Helio Ramos Aqua Lava for San Fran. I'm telling you, like my family and I take my girls.
Mhm.
Usually, I'm talking about before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I usually take them like 4 or 5 times a year.
Yeah.
But you know, since then we have very rarely gone.
Hard to get over there.
Yeah, it is just yeah.
They raised the prices of everything too since you've been gone. Since you haven't gone, right? You haven't gone since the pandemic.
We went once last year, I think, and then coming out of the pandemic, we actually went twice that year.
Oh,
The
really?
first year they reopened.
Yeah.
But last year we only went once.
Nice. You see that new Star Wars land then?
Yep,
The
I seen that.
Galaxy's Edge?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I was there for the opening day of that. You know what I collect from there? I got about, I probably have,
pins.
no, lightsabers.
Oh, okay.
I got these legacy lightsabers, and I got probably like.
When they first opened up Star Wars Land, we did we made our little machines.
Oh, the droids.
The droids, yeah.
Those are sick.
Memento is a good one.
Nolan sleeper. That Interstellar, it's probably Dark Knight, then Interstellar, and then Dark Knight Rises, and then Batman
Can I tell you
Begins,
my
and then
actually
Inception.
personal favorite order for for those Nolan Ryan
Yeah, let's hear it.
Batman movies?
Yeah.
It's actually Batman Begins is my favorite one.
Really?
And the reason why is because the way they set up Batman with that backstory was so perfect.
Yeah, with Rachel.
And I get it. Dark Knight is technically the better and more enjoyable movie, but just the way they set up with the first movie is just it felt like so perfect the first time I watched it.
Like with the assist to the second one.
But I get it. Dark Knight is like that's hard to top that movie as a superhero, as a just movie in general.
Just the Joker, Heath Ledger himself too is he was such a great actor.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. He was a great actor though.
Especially in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've only seen a couple of his movies. I like Christian Bale too. He's one of the GOAT actors, dude. He has to be. He's in so many hit movies now.
Mason Hour for the Tampa Bay Rays. So it's Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and then the last what was it?
One?
Yeah, what did they call the third one?
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, which I still thought was really good.
That was a great movie.
I think it's very underrated. People like to crap on it a little bit, but it's always people like to crap on the third movie in a series all the time because it's just like it's hard to live up to the first two.
For sure. I mean, Anne Hathaway was Catwoman, dude. That was
Global Impact, Ronald Acuna.
It was a great movie, still, I think. And Bane was in it.
You got a Westcath Refractor White Sox. Westcath Chicago White Sox. Mini Diamond Green Brian Hayes. Air Bobby Witt Rookie Refractor for the Royals. There would never be like a superhero like trilogy that's that good.
No,
Yeah.
Can't be.
There will never be another trilogy that's that good.
Yeah, Avengers in a trilogy. Those movies are
Yeah, they're not really a trilogy, but I love them.
I think Endgame, Infinity War, especially.
Alan Serta for the Reds. Yellow Lava. 13 of 75 Cincinnati Reds. Chris. Aaron Judge UFO. Jeremy Pena Atomic Rookie for Houston. Holiday, Jackson Holiday Masterpieces, Mookie Betts. Felix Valerio for the Brewers.
Did you get a chance to watch that new Beef show on Netflix?
Not yet, but I hella want to because I saw that all the Asian actors are in it.
Yeah, dude. Steven Yeun is great. That's a really good show.
I follow Simu ever since he blew up with Shang-Chi, so
Yeah.
that guy.
That's a good movie too.
Bro,
Shang-Chi.
that guy
It's a
can.
sleeper Marvel movie.
I don't know if you've seen what he can do, but like he's a good actor. Obviously, right? He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
But dude, he can actually hella sing. He
Yeah.
can play like the guitar. He knows how to like do like all like the
Multi-talented.
breakdancing stuff.
That's
Like
cool.
I was like, damn man, you making us look great out here, but you're making me. I gotta catch up to you, bro.
Yeah. I feel like that sometimes too, to me.
It's like, damn, it's like this guy can do everything.
Yeah, man. Look at me. I can't do any of that stuff. Not even close.
Interstellar is the one where they dealt with like kind of like multi-universes, right?
It was like alternate reality kind of thing.
It was basically like Endgame, but like you know what I mean, without the superheroes.
Yeah. They went to I remember they went to like a world or something. And it was
They went to a
every
different.
minute was like 7 years or something
Yep.
crazy like that.
It's like the longer they took down there, the longer their life, you know,
Yeah,
they would never get back. It was kind of sad.
yeah. When they got back, his kids were all grown up. Gotta love McConaughey, man.
Trippy movie, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man. I am sleeping. I gotta watch.
Dude, you know what? You want to know what my favorite Nolan Ryan movie is, actually?
Huh.
It's actually The Prestige. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Oh, bro.
Let me
With Wolverine, bro,
that's a good
you
movie.
are missing out. You need to watch that ASAP. That's my favorite Nolan Ryan movie. Daniel
and
Vasquez.
Christian Bale's in it too. Scarlett Johansson.
Daniel Vasquez. Oh, yeah. That movie was also the reason why I fell in love with ScarJo.
Really?
She's like, I've had a crush on her since the beginning of time. She's really like the only Hollywood actress that I really like, actually
Yeah.
love.
You messed
Bobby Witt, Masterpieces. Well, Margot Robbie's kind of close.
She's cool.
Yasser Garcia for Philadelphia
She's gonna be in that new Barbie movie. You see that trailer?
with Simu again. Simu's in that break too. Or in that movie. Jordan, last team mojo with the Phillies, Yasser Garcia. Another Wander parallel for Tampa.
Who was
84 of 99. Don't read nothing about the Prestige, just watch it.
All right. I
Do
won't
not-
read anything about it.
It's gonna spoil it if you try to like Google it, anything.
All right. I was just looking at the cast. They got a good cast for sure.
Julio Rodriguez, rookie refractor. Tyler Whitaker, whatever you got to do to convince your girl to watch it, you just got to watch it. Houston Astros, Jordan. Damn, they're running away with it. James Triantos. JD Martinez, mini diamond to 299 Boston. Atomic Julio Rodriguez. Darryl Hernandez for Baltimore. Purple refractor Simon Wan for the New York Mets. Christian Yelich. Air. Dude, we need to get you and Cody on a podcast talking about Star Wars. So I'm trying to hear you guys debate about the movies.
I love Star Wars. There's honestly so much to debate too, actually.
Yeah, I know. Like, because I'm not a super fan, I don't look at it that deeply. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not that deep with it. So it's
Yeah.
like, if the movie was like decent, I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But I get it from like a old school, maybe you're an original Star Wars fan from the original movies,
Yeah.
then I can see why people are mad with the newer ones.
It's just because George Lucas they pretty much did nothing about like what he had like no part in making the new ones, and it's kind of like he was the reason why the other ones were so good.
Yeah, then he was also the reason why the first 2 episodes were kind of bad too.
Yeah, I feel like from a Star Wars fan perspective, a lot of people think that like that's like a really misunderstood film, kind of like
So like do like hardcore Star Wars fans, do they think that episode 1 and 2 is better than the new trilogy?
oh, they for sure do, yeah.
Okay.
They think because I don't know, he was like really particular about how he wanted like the Anakins to act and be like seen, and people didn't really understand like how much. Like, he was literally a slave. Anakin, Darth Vader is a slave. You know what I mean? And, like, people, I don't know. There's, like, a really deep side of it that people didn't really know about, I guess. But maybe he didn't do enough explaining, I guess, when you look at it, right? I don't know.
I do think it was a big misfire that they never got the original 3 actors on the same scene. That's like a huge, like, that'd be like one of the first things you would think they would do.
Yeah.
To have all 3 of them.
You talk about, Harrison Ford.
The original 3 characters from the
yeah.
first trilogy.
They got all of them in the new one, but they killed.
No, but they don't have. They're never in the same scene.
Oh, you're right, huh?
Like
Yeah.
they're never in the same scene.
They
That's a huge thing that I hear people complain about all the time. UFO Atomic Bobby Witt. Ricardo Cabrera for the Cincinnati Reds.
Another thing too, man, they screwed in the 8th episode, especially. They totally just like messed up
Vidal
Luke's
Bryan?
character completely.
Global Impact. Luis Robert. See, because I'm not a super fan.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I just saw. I was like, oh, it's cool. It's Luke Skywalker in his
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker in his bitch. Let's go. Gabriel Reyes for the Guardians again. Cleveland. Gabriel Reyes and a gold refractor Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Cleveland. 46 out of 50. Chris Bryant.
There's something called Star Wars Legends, and it's basically like not the movies, but like the comics and the books and everything before he sold it to Disney, and it was like official Star Wars
Canon.
Canon, yeah. And once Disney bought it, they made it uncanon. So it's like all the history and all this stuff, they just like disregarded it.
That's whack.
Yeah.
Nico Cavadas, Martin, Red Sox. That is whack.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Got me big mad, man, over here. I was like,
James Wood.
There's like so much information. They're just gonna throw it away.
Norge Vera for the White Sox, Chicago. Chris J. Aqua Atomic, Corey Seager, Texas. All right. 3 more boxes to go in the case. In terms of what's coming up next, Prism Football right now still has 6, 7, 8, 9 teams left. And then Contenders Football is down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 teams left. 9 left in Prism, though. Here's the link for Prism Football. All right, box number 6.
You ever seen Night at the Roxbury?
Of course.
That's another slapstick one, probably, right?
Yep, love it.
That one's dude. That's
a lot of Will Ferrell, love it.
I think
hard to go wrong.
I don't know the other guy's name, but he was pretty funny too. Actually.
Yep, they were both from SNL.
Yeah.
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me.
SNL's been around forever when you think about it. Then
hurt me
that's crazy.
No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Mookie Betts. Stephen Kwan, Guardians. Having a good break. Stephen Kwan, Cleveland. Mike with the Gardens. UFO, Bryce Harper. Yeti Cape Global Impact, Miami. Eddie's Leonard for the Dodgers, LA Dodgers. What's your favorite Will Ferrell movie besides Night at the Roxbury? Brian Acuna, Green Refractor.
Step Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Just classic, right?
Yep.
That's slapstick.
That's a great movie, dude. Yankel Fernandez, and they just put that on like Netflix and stuff recently too.
Really?
It's not on there right now, but it was on there at some point.
I've probably seen it.
Or
like
maybe it was on. It was on one of those streaming services, right? So, yeah, I watched it again recently. Yeah. Cal Raleigh, I think it was Netflix actually.
Still as funny as it was the first time you watched it, huh? Yep.
Joshua Baez UFO insert auto for the Cardinals, 76 to 150, St. Louis. Ryan G. Christian Pache for the Athletics, purple refractor base, mini diamond, Shane Baz to 299 for the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, that was box number 6. 2 more boxes in the case. The next Bowman's Best will be on Sunday. PYT number 32 will be on Sunday. Elf is definitely a classic as well. I watch that every Christmas. That's a Christmas special. I almost love that more than Home Alone, to be honest with you. I know that's kind of blasphemy, but I think Elf is literally my favorite Christmas movie of all time. And then Home Alone's it's close. It's in the top 5.
I like Kicking and Screaming too by him. That's a sleeper like kid movie, and it's like It's a little more appropriate, but he's still pretty funny.
Kick and Scream. Which one is that one?
It's where he's like a soccer coach. You ever seen that one?
Will Ferrell's a soccer coach?
Yeah, he's a soccer coach. And it's like baby blue uniform colors. Pass it to the Italians. No. That one's pretty funny. The other guys is good too with Mark Wahlberg. That one's good. You ever seen that one?
Which one?
The Other Guys?
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
that one's a good one.
Where the superheroes die in the beginning? They were like the real superstars?
The Rock and Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
That was weird too. I know, like, what was the point of that, dude?
They're trying to show, like, you know, they're obviously trying to show, like, these are what real action stars look like.
Yeah.
And then they die in the beginning.
Jump off the roof.
And then here comes the real heroes. Will Ferrell.
The other guys, right? He shot Jeter and everybody would give him crap for it, dude.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Denzer Guzman. If a team doesn't get a card, I mean that's just, you know, that's just the nature of these boxes. UFO Pedro Pineda. You're definitely taking a chance buying a team or buying a spot in any group break. Global Impact Nolan Arenado. There's no like hit list prize or nothing if that's what you're asking. There's no hit list prize for not getting a card. 15 to 150 Juan Guerrero for the Rockies, Colorado. Goff Bowlen. Blue Refractor Christian Santana for the Tigers. Earth. Atomic Global Impact Juan Soto. William Bergola Green Refractor Philadelphia, 99 of 99. Philadelphia Phillies. Jordan, last team mojo. William Bergola. Ricardo Cabrera UFO. Atomic Vladdy Jr. Jeremy Pena Masterpieces for Houston. Julio Rodriguez Rookie Base. Norge Vetter Auto for the Chicago White Sox. White Sox in the break. Chris J. I was like, why is it so quiet? Enjoy the Zen. We'll be right back. I was like,
The game.
Simon Wan. YouTube has the funny ads.
Is this still not halftime though? I feel like this
I
game's
think it
almost
is halftime.
over right now.
I think it is halftime right now. All right, last box for Bowman's Best. Good luck. PYT 31. Buddy the Elf.
Imagine if that. I don't know. It's just crazy. He traveled all the way from the North Pole to New York on an iceberg.
Yeah. Santa and the elves do their magical, dude. He was used to them harsh conditions, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
tough
it's like
out there.
Tarzan in the jungle. You know, you grow up with the animals. Like,
Yeah. He's growing up with elves.
yeah, he got used to the cold weather. That's why he got to New York. He's like, dang, it's kind of warm out here. This is gonna be a great movie. I feel like I'm gonna cry though.
Oh, Guardians.
Yeah. 'Cause
Maybe
you know,
it's the
I think
conclusion, right?
I think they're gonna kill like 2 of them. That's why.
Maybe Groot.
Yeah,
Well, they killed Groot before, kind of.
No, they're not gonna kill Groot. I don't
You
think
don't
they
think so?
because they did it before, right? They
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
his
He grew
dad.
back, I guess, right?
Well, it's not technically him. It's not the original Groot. It's like it's actually his kid.
Oh, yeah, because they cut off his like
Yeah.
a piece of him or something.
Yeah. So it's not the original Groot. It's like his kid.
Dang. Can't kill Rocket either, though, right?
Tyler Whitaker. I think.
They
Yeah, I
kill
don't know.
Star-Lord,
I
that's
think
fine
it's
with
gonna.
me.
I think it's gonna be either Rocket or Drax that they're gonna kill. Tyler Whitaker for the Astros.
It would make sense to kill Drax,
UFO
actually.
Brady House. Wander Franco Global Impact die cut. But yeah, I got tickets to that first day. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that'll be cool. You see that new Mario movie yet?
Yeah,
How was that?
it was. It has a lot of fan service. So if you're like a huge Nintendo dude,
Yeah.
like you're gonna love it.
That's sick.
They said it was the biggest grossing box office for an anime movie ever.
I heard that. Even
Like
over
like
Frozen.
almost $400 million.
That's crazy.
Or I honestly think Sonic was the better movie. Like it's a better movie, Sonic. But if you're like a huge Nintendo or Mario fan, then
Mhm.
it's definitely you'll enjoy it.
That'd be cool. That's surprising to hear there's fan service. Someone told me it's like a
Young
kid
Kill
movie
Fernandez?
kinda, yeah.
Well, I mean, like when I say fan service, like there's like a lot of Easter eggs for like if you've ever played Mario and any of them. Like they do a
That's
lot
pretty
of like
cool.
stuff that
Easter
like
eggs and stuff.
they do a lot of stuff where it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's all fan service. Like it's
That's
all
pretty
to
cool.
cater to like people who have played Mario their whole lives.
That's kind of cool. They did
In terms of a story, not much there
that.
because it's like if you think about it, like when have you ever played a Mario game ever in life and you're playing it for the story?
You're
Never.
right, never.
Rainey Donson for the Dodgers. C. Willie with the Dodgers. Got you one at the end. Rainey. Purple Refractor Albert Pujols for St. Louis. All right, that was it, folks. Another 8-box case of 2022 Bowman's Best Baseball. Pick your team style 31. Congrats to everybody that got a nice auto or parallel from that one. All card chip, you will get all your base. Next case of Bowman's Best will be on Sunday. All right, let's see what's left here tonight to fill. We are down to the night schedule of bricks here. All football and basketball for the rest of the night.
Let's go.
$31. Oh, I didn't print out the sheet yet either, huh?
Yeah. It's out of paper. I'll put more paper in there. Put more paper in here too for that other sheet.
Sweet. Random teams down to the night left. All right, there's our updated list. Let's fill up this Prism football. We'll do that one probably next here. Let's see, actually, in Prism.
Is that the one in the back here?
Prism football, the blue boxes, black and blue.
I could just grab any four, right?
Yeah. Bum 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 bum. All right, y'all. Just discounted those last 9 in Prism football. Let's fill that up. Prism football.
I like to open this Prism football. It's gonna be my first hobby box here.
You haven't seen a hobby one yet?
Have not. Hopefully, I get to see a manga in person.
Oh yeah.
That'll be pretty sweet.
I'll tell you what, the mangas do look sick this year, but
Yeah.
last year's mangas were better, design wise.
I haven't seen this year's actually, but I know.
Yeah,
last
this year has a border. Remember last year it was like the full art on like.
Oh yeah.
This year there's actually like a silver
Oh,
border
it's
around
nice,
it.
nice looking.
So yeah. I think just like a lot of the drawings last year were probably better too.
Yeah.
But
They kept in the product.
they are a little bit easier to hit this year too. I noticed. Color blasts are still impossible to get.
I didn't even know there was. I guess they're not in basketball; they're in football. That's right.
Damn, and McDavid auto, nice. Jake, he's gonna be back in. He's gonna be back tomorrow, breaking on the secondary channel. So you could send him a digital kiss tomorrow. Nice hit though from that pack.
He just had an all-time great year. I heard McDavid.
Oh, Peachy.
You ever see him play? I saw him in person this year. He made everybody look silly, man.
For real,
He
like
stood out.
you could tell like he's like the best player on the ice.
It's not even close, man. He made everybody look silly, to be honest, on the Sharks.
Yeah.
He might be the next great one over Gretzky, still on the Oilers too. So
Yep.
he's really young, actually. He's only like 25 or 6.
Connor McDavidson.
You ever pull any hockey yourself?
I do. So I do occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah, and I can't pronounce like
Bunch of the Russian names.
80% of the names, but I try. Yeah, hockey breaks are fun for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Jake. Congrats on that, McDavid. All right, everybody. I also just discounted the last 16 in Contenders football as well. Let's keep filling that one up.
Shea's not playing that good right now.
Who?
Shea. Down 10 right now.
Dude, remember that year when we lost the 2 playing games? That was rough. Especially one where we should have hella won. That's the one you're talking about, right? With the logo shot? That's where that's when you saw your watch?
Talking bad crap to all the Laker fans.
Until the end.
Should have beat them, and we should have beat the Grizzlies too. Dude, I can't believe we let the Grizzlies kick us out for real.
But it really was just Steph and the Santa Cruz Warriors though. Well, we had Wiggins,
though, man.
but not the good Wigs.
Yeah, not
That was
Wiggs
Wigs.
of last
That
year,
was
right?
that was Wigs coming off the Timberwolves still.
Yeah, you're right actually.
His first year's
that was
off.
like half a year.
That was yeah.
Something like that.
He didn't become who he became until the next year.
Yeah.
That was still the Wigs I was talking crap about every single night. Dude, if you were around back in like 2019,
Yeah.
like people used to be like, "Dude, you're a hater." They used to call me like a big hater. I'm like,
About
you guys,
Wiggins?
I was like, yeah, because you guys don't understand. I was a huge fan of his.
Yeah.
I was like, people were like, you must have got burned on his cards or something. I'm like, boy, I don't own a single Andrew Wiggins card, right? At that point. Matter of fact, I actually sold his cards way before like the decline. So I sold all his cards that I had in 2015, the year after he was a rookie.
While they were still high.
I actually pulled one of his in a break. I actually pulled one of his rookie logo mans out of Immaculate. I had to split it with a guy though because it was a dual logo man with Jabari Parker.
Oh my god.
You know how much we got for that logo man though? $14,000, which was a lot of money in 2014, by the way.
I feel like it might go for that. Maybe not. Maybe a little. Yeah, I don't know.
If you chop off Jabari Parker's side, it might go for that much now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No, I just I was a big fan of his.
Yeah.
He was part of the reason why I even came back for sports cards back into the hobby.
Yeah,
and I watched a lot of Timberwolves games for 3 years on NBA League Pass.
Yeah.
And he didn't pan out like we talked about yesterday. And
what was your reaction when he got traded to the Warriors then?
Remember I think I told you yesterday. I was like, oh.
Oh, you did.
It's gonna be terrible, dude.
Oh, here we go again, kind of thing.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, can we just? I'd rather have just D'Lo back.
Thank God we don't have D'Lo anymore. I don't think that would have worked out. Just too many guards.
Nah, he's not. He doesn't have the athletic ability or the defensive Wiggins. That's the problem. Offensively, he's just as good as Wiggins.
Seems like Wiggins, dude. You just needed like someone to just be like, dude, you're so good. Like you could be so good, and he realized that, and then he is how he is now, because he's really like. Maybe I'm overhyping him a little bit. I don't know.
3 teams left in Prism and 13 left in Contenders.
Hey, when you get a chance, can you print that paper out previously?
I didn't print it?
No, only the tabs. Unless, yeah.
All right, coming out right now.
Appreciate it. Try and get a big cubby maybe.
Do 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 I think maybe it was a lot of our Canadian customers calling me a hater because he is like Maple Jordan to them.
Yeah, that's actually his nickname too on Basketball Reference. It says that. It's crazy.
I'm sorry to offend thee in Canada, but at one point in time, he was a terrible player for being the number 1 draft pick. I mean, relatively speaking, he was a good player, but for a number 1 draft pick, he was not a good player.
He
For a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Canada. Best Canadian of all time, still Steve Nash, though.
You're right. Who else even is there? I mean, there's
Anthony Bennett.
Shay's Canadian.
Shea Gilgeous.
Anthony. Probably the worst Canadian.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
First draft pick.
Isn't that the weirdest thing ever? Like, how do you get picked first overall and then you just like completely fall off? I don't know. Like, at least some guys have some highlights. I don't even think he had one highlight that was like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even what happens a lot too, like even guys that are like end up not being great have a pretty good rookie year, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said 2014 was such an anomaly because nobody was really having a good year that year. Like they, but if you think back, even go back to 2013 with Anthony Bennett, it was like, remember MPJ had that rookie of the year season.
Yeah.
Well, not MPJ. The other MP, Michael Carter, MCW.
Yeah.
Not MPJ, MCW.
He fell off. He's on a Magic now.
They probably signed him just for his length and size, dude.
I remember. He was actually good. And then he got injured, huh? Man, the Sixers don't draft very well, bro. All the draft picks end up on the Magic.
I think Magic just signed anybody that's tall. They're just going for the tallest team in the NBA. The tallest and the youngest team in the NBA. The requirement to be signed by the Orlando Magic, you got to be at least 6'6". Last 2 teams in prison football, Bengals, Cowboys, and the Tennessee Titans. Bengals gone, 2 teams left, Cowboys and Titans. Suns gone in contenders, Raptors gone in